Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. This is part 2 of the series. Um, we are at camp right now, about to head out into the world and explore, but first I wanted to pick this lock.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Yes.
Give me a real challenge.
That was not worth it, but maybe I can sell it. I don't really use potions too much in this game. Sometimes I probably should, but I don't.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Well, give it to me and I'll go do it myself, asshole. This path winds through a narrow canyon.
Straight too far.
Back the way you came. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
It's a wolf. Combat. Okay. Need to remember. Gonna do that. And you are gonna do that. Wolfhide. Sweet.
This is it.
Oh, because I'm an aristocrat, you get special dialogue options that pop up depending on your background that you chose, which I really love. That is such a cool system. So, aristocrat. You're one of those who... Sorry. You're one of those who's supposed to be from some big shot noble family. That true? That isn't your business. Suit yourself. Can't very well force you to have a personality, can I? Kaliska shrugs. Kaliska breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give them that. You here to settle like the rest of us lot? No, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city, just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in Gilded Vale that'll put you up as long as you need, or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'll be wasting time here. Odemma will give me a fear... Sorry. Odemma will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Kaliska sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent a letter to me. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guild work in Ixemtil. Oh, we're from the same place. Or came from the same place. But I'd do anything for her, and she's a much better woman than me, so I'm here and we'll see. Odemma I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Darewood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rautai and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about the Deerwood? I'm not much for history, but apart from what I know, I used to be a part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some year back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Huh? I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kind of things about it lately. People have trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them been going on for years now. But somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath if Sparkle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. The stream's just down that way. Come on. Let's get you your water. I might not do that through the whole game. That's probably going to destroy my voice. We'll see. Let me know what you think. Do you enjoy my horrible, horrible voice just ruining this game for you? Comment below. So yeah, ooh, oh, shit. Yep, know about that. I chose to play this game because I was frustrated playing Injustice 2. I'm really bad at fighting games, and I just did not want to struggle anymore in a fighting game. Travelers, maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign any way you figure it. So, it's good to play a game that's more relaxing. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark, crusted bloodstain besmirched its simple linen clothing. Like I said, relaxing. But yeah, Injustice 2 is it's a very fun fighting game. I'm enjoying it. I love the fact that you can customize your fighters.
What a surprise.
But I'm
Sparkle went
horrible at
hunting.
fighting games.
At least he left the water skins. Come on. This is
Okay,
recent.
before we grab those.
Not good.
The footprints around the campfire are indistinct, and may have been here for days or longer. Take that mug of beer that's just sitting out cold and frothy. I'll sell that to a merchant, still cold and frothy. If you're wondering why my character's running so funny, it's because I have it on fast mode. Put it on slow mode, or I can just put it on regular mode. But we're trying to get through this a little faster, so fast mode it is. Just wanted to check everything. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Callisto waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Oh, I gained a quest item, full water skinned. Out of the trees emerges Sparkle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strangeness to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparkle? Are you all right?
Sparkle's toes catch on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Okay, yeah, I know how to do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna send the pupper after this guy. I'm also gonna go after this guy, and then Kaliska. Oh no, not the dog. Kaliska is going to knock this shooter down. Ooh, I probably should have sent them other ways. Is what it is.
Show him how.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Okay. That was not what I should have done. I should have switched it around and had me go after the archer. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Ooh, I like that. It's a little faster. It's not as strong though, but fast is nice. Because that bow is pretty slow. How's her armor? But she's good. Okay, let's get back to camp. Well, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Nice. Let's get everyone going. Oh, well, that works too. By the way, this game has an amazing soundtrack that I actually use in my D&D game, and I recommend buying it because it's really good. I bought it, and I bought when I backed Pillars of Eternity 2, which is the reason I really want to get through this game, is so I can play that one when it comes out on console. I chose the backer thing where I could get the expansion soundtrack as well as the second game's soundtrack. We're gonna try and sneak up on these people, see how that goes. Oh, all around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick neck... apparently he has a thick neck beard in my head. A thick beard, tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Heoden, the last of your caravan left standing.
Lay down your arms, trespasser! Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose.
Okay, we're gonna go with lore, I think. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glanfath.
Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms.
Don't trust them! They mean to kill us all! Oh man, what do we want to say? Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I am guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Heoden winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued.
Of course! But he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge.
How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? The man glares.
It has always been known to my people.
I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flared as he fumes.
He would not. He told us to otherwise.
I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Heoden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Well, shit. That's not what I intended. But here we are. So we're gonna go up to this guy first. Wounding shot. Get that dog. On that man. Get Kaliska on this man. Get him. Blinding strike. Yes. You. Did I tell you to do this? I can't remember what I told you to do. But you're doing that to this guy. And pause. Boom. Done. Your enemy lies supine on supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above. Forgive us! Barely audible beneath his choking sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp. Electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it beginning to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Heoden trails behind, slow but injured and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers who has been feigning death lunges for Heoden and topples him on the rocky ground. Restrained, Heoden lashes against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Ooh. I'm gonna fire at the attacker. Your aim is true, and your hit jars Heoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Heoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arm will be jerked out of their sockets. They hold just long enough for Heoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archways, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Well, this is fun. I feel like I'm running a D&D game for the internet. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I said that last time, but I don't know, I like it. It's fun.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Heoden's words come between wheezing gasps.
And we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. Welcome to the tutorial dungeon.
That should be far enough. But what now?
Heoden's chest rises and falls visibly with each breath.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Kaliska shakes her head. Windstorm, of the kind they only get in Glenfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glenfathan word is Beowak. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their way out on their own. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Who attacked us? Glenfathans. Those would be the hut dwellers Odema warned you about. Looked to be fangs of Gallowayne, who were the twitchiest of the lot. They go to the ruins looking for fights with colonists. Poor Odema, I think he half expected this, once we lost the main road. The Glenfathans said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the Fangs are hot-headed, Glenfathans, it's hard to say. Don't attack without being provoked. Either way, they saw something and they got the wrong idea. Or, she glances down the passage beyond. Or there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in our caravan? Kaliska's lips press together and her chin crumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got a hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. You don't seem too upset about all this. Kaliska looks you in the eye, a volatile current rushing beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. Maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking because there's nothing else to be done. And because there's other people you care about who still need you. Let's get going. I like Kaliska.
Someone else has been here. We should
See
move.
if they left anything useful behind.
A mace, camping supplies, and hammer and chisel. We'll take it all. A small shield and a torch. We'll take it all. That's all? Yep, cool. One second. We're gonna go to our friend Kaliska here and give her a mace. And also a shield. I'm also gonna take those fucking lockpicks and move them to stash. In fact, move to stash, move to stash, move to stash, move. Move to stash, move to stash. Cool. Okay, I think we're gonna end here before we venture further into this dungeon. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna force you to, but otherwise I hope you're enjoying this, and I'm gonna keep playing anytime that I feel like just playing something relaxing and talking with you guys, because it's nice, and I hope you're enjoying it. Please let me know. Have a good day, a good night, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity or whatever else I'm playing.